Hello, my lovely friends. My name is Ava, and I have an update video for you. Also, you will be seeing probably the dogs running in and out of the frame, going up and down the stairs. I'm currently on dog watch right now. So, they're chilling with me. Ollie's right here, if you can see him, and then the other two are over there. So yep, they're gonna keep me company while I film, right buddy? Sorry if I sound a little off or it takes me longer than normal to articulate how I am feeling or what I'm saying. My brain fog is especially horrible recently, and I'll get into the why. But I haven't sat down and filmed a video for you, at least on this channel, in like a month. I also haven't filmed anything in about a month. No, in about like almost a month. My brain is not working correctly. For my other YouTube channel, which is the one I probably put most of my time and effort into, which is my BookTube channel, which most of you probably already know me from my BookTube channel. I've been posting videos, but they're all backlogged videos, like they're videos I made, filmed, and edited and uploaded weeks before or a couple days before this whole incident that I'm about to tell you occurred. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Avery. One of my first videos on this channel is me talking about the worst chronic illness episode I've ever had, which was 2 or 3 days before Christmas of 2021. Things have gotten worse. Things have changed since then too. I honestly thought it couldn't get any worse, and it has gotten worse. I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything. This is just how I'm feeling, and don't be surprised if you see me shed some angry and frustrated and overwhelmed tears during this video, because I am feeling all of those things and I have a right to. So to start this off, if you notice, I am in my parents' house, or I am in the apartment attached to their garage. I'm not back at school. I am not in my college apartment, which is where my videos are filmed, in front of those beautiful white bookcases. If you follow my BookTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. I'm with my parents because I am not in school. I had to withdraw because of my POTS. So essentially what happened was, after my whole episode in December, it took me a while to recuperate, took me a couple weeks to recuperate, but it was all fine and dandy. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to school. It is what it is. My first day of classes was supposed to be January 18th. And yeah, I was excited to go back to school. I'm really frustrated because this was the first semester that I was actually looking forward to. I honestly hate college. Like, I hate college. I hate the setting of it. I do like the independence sometimes, but college itself isn't my kind of scene. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a partier. I don't easily make friends. I have social anxiety. Like, the only thing that was really good for school with me in these past couple years is school, like, itself, because that's something I strive myself to be good at, is school, and homework and class assignments and everything. Like, I strive to be good at those things. This was the first semester that I was actually looking forward to. This is my second semester of being a senior. I was going to graduate December of 22. I was going to be a super senior. I have a very unconventional story time with my college experience. Like, all my friends who graduated high school with graduated May of 2021, and I did not. I took a gap year after 3 semesters. It was a big culture shock for me, and I was severely depressed, and so I took a year off, worked, was a nanny for a year, and then I transferred to universities, which is the university I'm at right now, which is a school that I do like, and I am happy being there. It's a way different experience than my first college. So essentially, I was looking forward to this semester because I had a great job. I had a job linked to my university in the education department, which I'm an education major. I had great friends that were coworkers. That's not something I was familiar with my college experience. I was making friends. I was looking forward to friendships and exploring friendships and getting friendships that probably didn't make any sense. I was excited to explore my friendships more and to develop deeper friendships because I don't have a lot of real life friends, some people I can hang out with, and this was the first semester that I feel like I could actually do that. And I was really looking forward to this semester. I was gonna spend 2 days out of the week at a children's school doing field work. I would spend the entire day there shadowing a teacher, and then Wednesday would be the one day I was in class for, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I would have the rest of the days of the week off. Like, I was so excited for this semester. Like, I knew a lot of the people I would have classes with because we were on the same major, and I knew them. I was gonna sit by them. I was like actually excited for this semester, and that's all gone now, because next semester all those people that I was going to be with are going to be clinical teaching, which means they're going to be all not at my university. They're going to be all at different schools for the entire semester, and so all the people I was looking forward to being around and seeing won't be there anymore. I forgot to even tell you why I had to leave. Sorry, like my brain is so scatterbrained right now. So the week my classes were supposed to start, I was not gonna have my field work, where I would go to a children's school the first week because I hadn't gone to my first classes yet. My field work was supposed to start my second week of classes. So first week of classes, all I was going to do was go to work at my university and go to my one day of classes from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Wednesdays. And so Monday was Martin Luther King Day, and I didn't have any school. However, I woke up having another episode like I did in December. I woke up with this horrible ringing in my ears and this amnesia, not knowing where I am and who I am, and all the stuff you probably have heard about before in my other videos. But I recall little from that day because my memory is horrible, and I think it gets worse the more episodes that I have. I believe I fainted 5 times that day. It was a very traumatic day for me. I woke up, had that episode. I tried to I honestly don't remember, and it sucks, but I know that I fainted 3 times in the span of 30 minutes. And I remember one point, after waking up from one of my episodes, I went and opened my bedroom window because it was freezing outside and I was boiling on fire hot. We don't know what triggered this episode. One of the things is my roommates turned the heater on in the middle of the night, and maybe the heater affected me, but I honestly have no idea. I called my parents after the 3rd fainting spell that I had. My parents live an hour away from my college town. They were on the phone with me the next hour or so. I had to pee so bad. I remember I fainted 3 times and they were all in my bed. I was laying down for all of them, fainted 3 times, and I was like, I'm about to pee my pants. I need to go to the bathroom. I literally had to fall to the floor, like fall off my bed onto the floor and drag myself to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and after I got off the toilet, I laid down and fainted again. My parents were on the phone. They had to scream my name to wake me up, or that you can't wake me up from an episode, but I heard them screaming for me when I woke up from it. It was early in the morning, and I don't think clearly when I'm having my episodes. I didn't even think to call my roommates and tell them, or text them and say, hey, can you bring water in here? I ran out of water, which, if you don't know, people with POTS, we need to be heavily hydrated, and I had run out of water, and so I had to crawl into the kitchen and take out the Brita that's in the fridge and just slowly crawl and drag it to my room. And once I brought it into the room, I think I fainted again. I don't remember. I fainted over 5 times that day. I don't remember, but it was a day of crawling around and feeling horrible about myself. I know, baby. I know. He's crying too. I don't remember a lot that happened for the rest of the day. I laid in bed for the whole rest of the day. My roommate was I finally remembered to text my roommate. She was super nice. She closed the window for me because I was cold at that point and filled my water bottle and another Brita for me, which was super sweet of her. And my mom came home. Like, my mom came to take care of me. She immediately called a cardiologist, which I've not been seeing a cardiologist since I've not seen a cardiologist since I was 18 because my POTS has been manageable, and I was at a children's, like children's doctors. So they're at Texas Children's is a doctor that children go to, and so my cardiologist was linked to my Texas Children's hospital. I had aged out. I'm 23 now. I can't go to pediatrics anymore, you know. We went and saw a cardiologist the next day. My mom spent the night with me that day. We had someone come. She was able to get a IV nurse to come to my apartment, which was actually really cool and like very helpful. So if you're struggling getting fluids, I would research any IV bars or IV nurses near you that can come to your house. So this very nice nurse came and pumped fluids in me for about an hour, and she was really sweet. And I feel like it helped a lot. I'm not sure though. Honestly, the next day I felt normal. My heart rate has been all over the place at that point. And the next day we were able to see a cardiologist in my college town, and I am still seeing him. I honestly don't remember the appointment all that much. He just referred me to another doctor. And I have seen that doctor, and so I'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, my mom took care of me. We went and got a bunch of materials and things that could possibly help me. We bought like packets and packets and packets of water bottles to store under my bed so they were easily in reach in case I had another flare up, and could just reach under the bed instead of having to go fill up a Brita, which I know is horrible for the environment. I don't like plastic water bottles, but it's the only thing we could think of, honestly. And we got some food for me to eat and some supplements that could possibly help me, and we were just hoping and praying that that would help me. I was feeling better at that point, and the next day my classes were supposed to start. And so my mom goes home the day after my 5 fainting episode, and I go to sleep the next night. And my mom and I had this plan of like things I needed to do to hopefully stop me from having more episodes. One thing was I woke up the morning of my classes at 6 a.m. Because my classes started at 8 and it takes me a very long time to get out of bed. I drank a whole bottle of water before I even got out of bed. I had been checking my heart rate periodically the whole entire morning, checking it. Every morning I make myself scrambled eggs, and so I made myself my eggs, and my mom got this like shot drink that has a bunch of minerals and vitamins and healthy stuff for you, and so I downed it, and I had been feeling off that whole morning since I got up. I hadn't felt myself. Like, it's hard to explain. I can't really explain it, but I felt off. But I finished making my breakfast and everything like that, and I went and sat down in our living room in our apartment and sat down with my food, and I was watching Downton Abbey, rewatching it. And I took one bite of my food, and I did not feel good at all. My heart rate, I looked at it, jumped to 155. I was sitting down at this point, like 155, and I could feel an episode coming. I was able to hold it off, thank goodness. But I felt one coming on. Like, I would have fainted. I don't know why I didn't, don't know how I stopped it, but I did, and I sat there for a good long while, scared to freaking move, because my phone was in my bedroom, and there's no way I would have walked. And so after a couple minutes of just sitting there, making sure that I wasn't gonna faint, watching my heart rate, it was literally all over the place. It was jumping, dropping, jumping, dropping. Like, it was ridiculous. And I was able to scoot myself to the floor, and butt scoot, honestly, all the way to my bedroom. I got my phone, sitting on the floor, call my parents, both my parents, and they won't pick up. It's 6 a.m., they're asleep. And so finally, they answer the phone, and my mom calls me back, and I am not able to stand up. Just sitting there, my heart rate was in the 120s, sitting on the floor. Long story short, I had to email my professors that I had for the day and tell them about the situation and tell them that I couldn't come in today. I had a very rough day. I had to butt scoot all around my room. I couldn't stand up. If I stood on my knees, I had to like wash my face at the end of the night, and or brush my teeth at the end of the night and wash my face. The only way I could do that was to stand on my knees, and my heart rate spiked to 130 something just by standing on my knees. So there was no way I was standing up. No way I was standing up. But I had to butt scoot around my whole room. Didn't eat anything at all that whole entire day because I was nauseous, like so nauseous. That's a new symptom for me. I had to discuss with my mom about how there is no way I could go to class today. Like, there's no way I could go to class anytime today. I can't even stand up. Like, I can't stand up at all. And it really sucks because my major, my degree, when you get into your senior level of an education major, there is a certain policy for absences. And if you miss more than 2 class periods, you will be asked to leave. I was telling my mom how it was bad and I don't think I could even go to class, and I don't even think I could even recuperate for another week. And like, it seemed so daunting, and I was like, there's no way I could go to a children's school and stand from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. watching children for 2 days in a row and not have an episode and not faint in front of children. That day I had to basically realize that it was not healthy for me and not safe for me to attend school for the semester. I had to email my advisor, talk to him, talk to all my teachers and email them. They were all super nice and accommodating. And then the next day my dad came and picked me up and took me home to stay with them because I was not able to take care of myself. It's really frustrating because I'm just now getting over that whole experience. It's been over 3 weeks since this happened, and I am just now starting to feel like myself. And it sucks that I live in a body that hates me. It's very, very frustrating. I remember just sitting on my floor during one of the times I had to like butt scoot to the bathroom, just looking in the mirror and sobbing. Like, so I've done nothing but cry in the past 3 weeks, honestly. I'm surprised I still have tears right now. I remember looking at myself in the mirror and sobbing and being like, why am I like this? Why is this? I could want to just live my life and I can't. I've been staying with my parents these past couple days. I've been seeing doctors and setting up appointments. I had to officially withdraw for the semester, which totally sucked and was an emotional time for me. I did have an appointment with disability services with my school to hopefully set up accommodations for me for next semester. So being able to take frequent breaks because I will be drinking a lot of water and having to leave the room often to go to the bathroom. I have the accommodation to allow me to wear my Apple Watch all the time because it tracks my heart rate. One of them was if I have to use a wheelchair next semester that I will be able to. So that's something I've had to come to grips with too. I can still now, like it's been 3 weeks and I cannot stand up for more than 10 minutes without feeling dizzy or feel like my legs are weighted with sand. There's no way I could be at a children's school without a wheelchair, honestly. And so I'm probably gonna have to invest in one for next semester, we'll see. But anyway, I got a bunch of accommodations, and the big one that I wanted, the big 2 that I wanted was if I needed to do my schoolwork remotely, then I would, if I was having a flare-up and needed to do it remotely, that I could, and that I wouldn't be penalized for being at home. My disability advisor that I met with on Zoom told me how the absence policy in the education department for seniors was a big trouble subject for her, and she was even gonna have a meeting with them soon about dealing with that. I get the rigor of being a senior, but I don't think I should be penalized for missing a class that I'm paying for. And I also got the accommodation for a different absence policy, setting that up with my professors next semester. So yeah, I've just been staying with my parents and trying to do menial tasks that I can do sitting down. We have slowly been moving my belongings that were in my college apartment to their house because I can't live on my own and my lease is up in July. I'm not gonna be even staying there, and so they were like, why not, when we go into town, just take stuff home with us. And so I'm living with them now, and I'm not allowed to drive anymore, and so I have to wait for them to take me anywhere, which I can't really go anywhere anyway because I can't stand up for more than 10 minutes. It's also hard because we're trying to find somebody to sublease from me. If you're in a college town, no one's looking for an apartment when the semester's already started, you know? But anyway, that's something I have to deal with at a later time. If you have any ideas of things I can do while laying down in bed or sitting, like activities or shows or movies I should watch, please leave any suggestions down below. Or if you just want to chat or talk to me on Instagram, DM me. I honestly would love people to talk to and just like be friends with, because I'm not really having that right now, honestly. For the doctor's appointments that I've had, his ear is covering me. I went and had an echocardiogram last week, which is essentially an ultrasound on your heart. It came back normal. He's in the way, I'm sorry. Here, buddy, you sit here. And then a couple days ago, I went and saw a specific cardiologist that deals with the electronics of your heart. I don't remember his name, like the name of the doctor, but I think the appointment was beneficial in some way, but not in the way that I wanted it to. He was a very sweet and nice doctor and was very nice to me. He referred me to another doctor, so I have to set up an appointment with an endocrinologist soon. And then I also got prescribed the medication that I took when I was first diagnosed when I was 17, which was fludrocortisone. It's like a medicine that constricts your blood vessels, so hopefully pooling doesn't happen in the body. I also got cleared to go back to physical therapy because I did physical therapy when I was first diagnosed as well, and so we have to set up all of that too. It was hard. I was crying in there. I had like almost a mental breakdown in there because he was asking me, he's like, how are you feeling? Is one of the things he said to me. And I was like, my POTS, like physically I'm fine right now. I didn't even get a chance to say mentally I feel like I'm broken mentally right now, and it sucks. Like, I am depressed. I was way more depressed a couple weeks ago, but I am very sad. I've had to change a lot, and my plans that I had for this semester and in general don't seem like they're gonna change, and some of them feel like they're not gonna happen. I don't think I can be a teacher. Like, I don't know how people do it. I don't see any teachers with disabilities. Like, I've never seen a teacher with a disability in person before, and I don't know how my body can handle it. Like, I don't know how. So I may just get through my degree, push through it, and I may not be able to use it. And it sucks. Like, it sucks. Like, I don't know how I would be able to. I don't know how I'd be able to do it, honestly. And it sucks too because, like, looks like I might have to use a wheelchair next semester when I'm out of school. And, it's not something that I ever saw myself doing. I never saw myself having to use a wheelchair, and I'm not saying anybody is less than having to use a wheelchair at all. It's just like not what I envisioned, and I'm having to change the way I think about myself, and it's very hard. It's very hard to think that I am not a failure in some way, and I know that I'm not. It's like the way that I feel about myself isn't great at the moment. It's not. I'm trying to think positively. It's very hard. I just want to see a doctor that knows how to help me, because I just keep getting referred to other people, and I feel like I'm just on a never-ending cycle that won't stop, that no one has the answers for, and I don't know why this is happening to me, and I don't know why my illness is getting worse. And I've learned that that happens to people with POTS. I learned that it can change, it can grow, and I don't know why, like what sparked it to grow. I have fainted over 15 times in the past 3 months, and that's not okay. That is not okay. I don't want to be in my body. I don't want to be in it. Man, I gotta stop crying, honestly. I just am a blubbery mess, and I gotta stop. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. Content may be different now that I'm at my parents' house. They don't have great Wi-Fi or internet at all. Please give me any advice that you have about
staying positive, and trying to be happy. I didn't envision this for my life. I thought it was manageable, and I don't know why it's not anymore. And I don't know why my body has decided to change its mind. I'm just really struggling right now and would love any prayers or support or good vibes or thoughts, because I'm like having to rethink my entire life and what I had planned for it. I'm a big planner, and what I had planned for my life seems like it's not gonna happen. I'm very frustrated. I'm very upset with my body. I'm upset that doctors don't know what's wrong with me. I'm upset that no one can give me an answer and that no one knows what's going on. Like, I just want to know what's going on. I told my mom the other day, I was like, I wish there was a universal device that could just be scanned on somebody to tell them what's wrong with them medically, so that you just know and you could just fix it, or you could just get the treatment for it, because one of the scariest things is not knowing why, and I want to know why, and I want to know how to help myself, and I don't want this to be how I am for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want to depend on other people to have to drive me around. I don't want to have to be a burden on them and for other people to take care of me. I don't want to be afraid to fall asleep at night. Like, I spend hours and hours and hours awake in bed because I am afraid to fall asleep, because my episodes happen in my sleep, and the only way I'm able to fall asleep is when I physically cannot keep my eyes open anymore. Like, and that's around like 1 or 2 in the morning. Like, I am petrified to fall asleep, and I don't think that's how someone should live.
Okay, I got my bearings. I was going through it for a second there. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on and why things may be different. I may be changing my upload schedule on my BookTube channel. I may be posting more videos, maybe less, who knows. I don't have a job right now because my job was linked to my university and I had to be a student to have that job, and I'm not a student right now. So yeah, my only source of income right now is BookTube. My BookTube channel, I do make money off of that. I don't make money on this channel. And the occasional bookmark Etsy order, which isn't a lot, but I'm planning on making more bookmarks for my store. So link me any bookmarks you would like to see from me, or any digital art print ideas y'all would want. But yep, I'm trying to stay positive even though I don't feel like it. And oh, you're crying. He's crying over there. And be hopefully in the now. I of course have cried a lot, and I'm feeling very emotional, but I feel like I have the right to be, because what I'm going through totally sucks, completely sucks, and I don't want anyone ever to go through this, because I don't want anyone to feel the way that I'm feeling right now, honestly. I'm very disappointed in what has happened to me, and I'm very sorry if you've had to deal with the same thing, because I feel you and I understand you, and it's not fun to have your whole entire life changed in a day. Like, my whole life changed in one singular day because of the crap that is my body. I don't know what else to say. Thank you for being very sweet and nice friends for me. I can always count on you for lifting my spirits or trying to lift my spirits up. Please message me if you want to chat or be friends, because I could use that right now. So thank y'all for listening to my emotional video. Anyway, I love you all, and leave me any video ideas you want to see from me on this channel or on my other one, whatever you want to do. I love you. Thanks for watching.